Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Did I Ask podcast, where no, you once again did in fact not ask, but if you want to, you definitely can. You can put it in the comments, or you can DM me on Instagram. Mute.chaos is my Instagram. You can find the links also in the bio through the link tree. But anyways, I'm Willow, also known as Mute Chaos. Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. You're watching or listening to the Did I Ask podcast, episode 4, where today we will be focusing on R&B soul artist GSoul. So GSoul is a Korean R&B soul artist who is more Korean American than really anything. So he did live in America, but we'll get more into that a little later. So GSoul, originally born Kim Ji-hyun, who is 5'8", and he was born June 16th, 1988. So yesterday, turned 36 years old. So happy birthday, GSoul, even though this video will probably be up way later. Regardless, happy birthday, dude. You are seriously an amazing person, amazing artist. So GSoul started out at the subsidiary label for JYP, which was Studio J. So Studio J is JYP's subsidiary label, which GSoul was debuted under. He debuted January 19th, 2015. He is JYP's longest trainee. He trained for almost 15 years in JYP as a K-pop artist, solo artist. And so, yeah, he debuted 2015. And then in 2017, he left Studio J and signed to Higher Music, which at the time was owned and run by Jay Park, who's another solo artist from JYP. Although he originally was in a K-pop group in JYP, and then he's now a solo artist. And obviously he has stepped down as CEO, so someone else now runs the company. So yeah, he signed to Higher Music in 2017. And then after a couple years, about 2 years being signed to Higher Music, so December 2nd, 2019, GSoul and Higher Music had made an announcement that he will be changing his name from GSoul to Golden, which is a song by Jill Scott. He still listens and mentions the artist all the time, including the song. So GSoul, now Golden, is December 2nd, 2019. He announced in 2021, January 8th, 2021, that he was leaving Higher Music. So Higher Music and him announced that he was not going to re-sign his contract and that he would be leaving. Thankfully, though, when he left, everyone still supported him. Everyone signed to the company and not signed to the company. So it means that he left on good terms, which is better than something going wrong and him leaving on bad terms and not having all these friends and family to support him. And then shortly after, January 11th, 2021, Golden had announced on, I'm pretty sure it was his Instagram, that he would be returning to his prior stage name, GSoul. So the whole time, pretty much, a majority of the time that he was signed to Higher Music, he was under Golden. And I actually remember seeing the announcement that he was changing his name to Golden because I was following Higher Music and some of the artists, but I wasn't necessarily following GSoul. I do remember seeing them sign him and whatnot, but he wasn't an artist that I was really, really following at the time. But I do remember seeing the announcements and everything and kind of being like, that's pretty cool, whatnot. But regardless, he's back to the name GSoul. We all know and love it, and it's iconic. So he does speak Korean and English. He is pretty proficient in both. He does flip between the two when he speaks, so mostly he'll speak in English, and then on occasion he'll have some Korean words mixed in there if he's in a show where it's mostly English fans. And then a little fact about GSoul is when he was in America, he did study alongside R. Kelly. We're not going to talk about that man because enough said. But he did have the nickname, GSoul had the nickname R. Kelly's protege, whichever way you would like to pronounce it, because of his singing abilities and everything. So, yes, R. Kelly's protege. We do not refer to him as that, at least from what I know. I don't. And then, so yeah, his most recent single that he released is Window Pane, which is currently what he's on tour with, Pretty Little Thing tour. I do have the tour shirt somewhere around here because I went to it. Amazing show, although I do have a lot of stuff to talk about from that show and what happened and whatnot, but we'll get to that in the concert series video. We'll kind of leave it out in this one. So if we head over to his Spotify, GSoul Spotify, we will kind of go through. So I know he has, from Spotify's point, he has 419.7k monthly listeners, which I think is a pretty good monthly listener average. I'm not sure. So his top 5 popular songs. So if you didn't know, Spotify has top 5 popular songs for artists. Number 1 is Hate Everything. Love that song. My favorite song by GSoul is Broken Record, just for the record. Number 2 for most popular is Natural. Number 3 is Broken Record. Number 4 is Bad Habit, and then number 5 is Window Pane, Pretty Little Thing. Well, thing, but I'm going to say thing. So he has a couple of EPs and whatnot. So I know some of his EPs are mainly called Coming Home, which was released in 2015, Circles, which was released in 2017, Natural in 2021, and Hate Everything in 2019. So that is mostly his stuff. So check him out on Spotify. His Spotify is GSoul, which is this. Hopefully that focuses. If not, I'll put it on the screen. He does have an Instagram, which should be G_the Prince. So follow him on all social medias, YouTube, whatever. Support him. He is currently signed to, if I remember correctly, in February 8th of 2021, he did sign to Warner Music Korea, so that is the company he is currently signed with. The tour that he just went on, and that he is still on, is hosted by Kohai Tours. If you know them, they're amazing, quite straightforward. But yeah, in the meantime, subscribe, turn on notifications, like, comment on this video. For episode 4 of the Did I Ask podcast, go follow GSoul on Spotify, Instagram, whatever else he has, go follow it. Give him support, give him love. He's an amazing artist. Check out his songs. He has a very amazing, lovely voice. Very soulful, very R&B. And yeah, thanks for tuning in to the Did I Ask podcast. And like I said in the beginning, if you wish to see an episode on what you want to know, make sure to comment it or DM me on Instagram, and I will make sure to get your topic or interest on the Did I Ask podcast.